All right, perfect. As long as it doesn't fall, we're good.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
Perfect. All right, so first thing is, like we said before, insulin. Insulin leads to glycogen synthesis. Why? You have to see the big picture first. Why? We talked about this.
Because it stops the GSK3 from phosphorylating it.
Exactly. It phosphorylates GSK3, which prevents it from phosphorylating glycogen synthesis. And glycogen synthesis is active when it's not phosphorylated. So that's why. That's just looking at the big picture. So when insulin, the ligand, binds to insulin receptor substrate 1, there's a conformational change. And this guy autophosphorylates himself, right? Autophosphorylates himself, I guess. And it activates P13K. Okay? That's why it's called a receptor tyrosine kinase, by the way, because it phosphorylates the next guy in the pathway.
Mm-hmm. Once it makes that binding to insulin.
So it phosphorylates P1K. So this is P1K3. Is it P1K3? Yeah, P13K. P13K. Okay. So P13K before, and then after the tyrosine kinase, it's P13K, but phosphorylated. That's the next step, right? Right?
I'm trying to find where it is in the slide.
It's the glycogen metabolism.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
It's a little too small, but if you look hard enough. And then P1K3 activates PIP2. This guy also is a kinase. And you know what kinases do?
Phosphorylate.
Phosphorylate how?
By restructuring, right?
No, with the use of ATP.
Okay.
Remember? He used ATP. Kinases, right? And now you get what? You have PIP2. That's also phosphorylated. And this PIP2 activates PIP what? You're never gonna guess.
PIP3.
Oh yeah. How does it activate PIP3? It just does. I don't fucking know.
It just does.
I don't fucking know. Yeah, we have PIP3, which activates what we actually care about. You'll never guess what it is.
PIP4 sounds too simple, so I'm
No,
assuming it's not that.
PIP4. We talked about this, bro. Like, what does insulin, like in general, what does it activate that leads to phosphorylation of GSK3? We talked about this. PKB.
PKB.
This guy activates PKB. Protein kinase B. So we have activated PKB. And what does PKB do again?
It phosphorylates the G.
Phosphorylates glycogen synthase kinase 3,
Yep.
GSK3. And when GSK3 is activated, when GSK3 is phosphorylated, what happens?
Stops the glycogen synthase.
What happens to him?
Oh, what happened? It gets phosphorylated.
He gets phosphorylated, so what can he not do?
Phosphorylate the glycogen synthase.
Exactly, because he's a kinase. And so when he's phosphorylated, he cannot phosphorylate this guy. Glycogen synthase. So GSK3 cannot phosphorylate glycogen synthase. When is glycogen synthase active? phosphorylated or dephosphorylated?
Phosphorylated.
No.
The glycogen synthase, because that's why we're phosphorylating the GSK3, so it can't phosphorylate the glycogen synthase, right?
Right. So when is he active now, or does he have to be phosphorylated?
Well, I'm assuming he's active now.
Right. That's why GSK3, when GSK3 phosphorylates glycogen synthase, that's deactivated. And when GSK3 cannot phosphorylate glycogen synthase, it remains dephosphorylated. And that's when he's active and can do glycogen synthesis. I think that's all. Oh yeah. Also, this guy also leads to upregulation of glucose transporter. This is one you just have to memorize, GLUT4. So you just have more glucose being carried to the liver.
Through the blood.
Yeah. So I think that's the glycogen metabolism pathway. Easy. Right?
More or less.
Yeah. And then also, and that's the action of insulin for like glycogen metabolism. So this is just for glycogen metabolism. Glycogen metabolism.
Do you still want that recording?
6 minutes, yeah. I think when we get to 10 minutes, that's probably fine.
Well, it might be easier to just like record in sections instead of like one attempt. Because if you mess up that one attempt, you just lose everything.
Alright, yeah.
So it might be good to just stop it and then start on a new section.
Alright.